Alright everyone, we already got a ton of new details on Dragon Quest Monsters for the Withered World, including online co-op and collector's edition details. If you enjoy Dragon Quest content like top 10 videos, reviews, guides, and news, please remember to like, subscribe, turn notifications to all so you don't miss the next video. You can also hype the video to help others find it, and if you like to help the channel financially, be sure to join the channel and become a Dragon Warrior today. Now let's get into it. Alright, let's start off with the biggest, to me, news. The fact that this will likely have an online co-op feature. This was revealed to me by Dark Wolf of Taros in my Discord, which you can join, by the way. The link is always in the description. If you do join, be sure to go into Patty's Party Planning Pub and let us know where you found the link so we can verify you and pull you into the rest of the Discord. He found on the Steam listing the following features. There's single player, online PvP, and most importantly, online co-op. This would be amazing. This means that there are either going to be dungeons or you could play through the whole game co-op with a friend. I love co-op games. Every Sunday night, my best friend Fates and I stream co-op games where you just wrapped up Dragon's Crown and we're going to be starting Divinity Original Sin, which we've been hyped for all year to get to. Anyways, online co-op, huge news, man. Huge news. I hope this is true. I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's listed on Steam. I'm not a big Steam user, so let me know if sometimes the listings do make mistakes. Let me know down in the comments if that's something that happens frequently or something like that. It also says cross-platform multiplayer, which is amazing. That means my friends who do play on PC will be able to play multiplayer with me when I'm on my PS5. I'm certain the online PvP and co-op is going to be significantly better than it was in Dragon Quest Monsters 3: The Dark Prince because it's not locked to the Switch. Nintendo is awful when it comes to like online play, so it makes sense why the Dark Prince was so nerfed when it comes to online play. All right, and then of course you've got Steam achievements, Steam trading cards, Steam Cloud, family sharing, all that jazz. So let's move on to the next big thing, which is a new character has been revealed that a lot of people aren't really noticing or pointing out. They released a Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World wallpaper. I'm pretty sure this is what the cover of the game is essentially going to look like, but if you notice in the top left corner, there is a new character with Warubu, or I think his name's like Frizzy in the new translations. I can't remember what his new name is. But anyways, there is a new character with him. Speculation on who that is, I'm not too sure, to be honest. I am not sure at all. So let me know in the comments if you guys think you know who this character might be. Now let's get into the description of the game before we get into the collector's edition. In this RPG, you befriend monsters from the Dragon Quest series, raise them up, synthesize new creatures, and pit them against other monsters in battle. Join fledgling monster wranglers Bianca and Nera as they set off on the adventure of a lifetime. There's also early purchase bonuses called the Adventure Starter Set, which are handy items that'll help you get through the early stages of your adventure. It includes 10 monster munchies, which can be used to increase the scouting rate of your monsters, and then 3 bonus balls, which multiply your experience points, and 5 seeds of skill, which basically gives you skill points to be used towards achieving skills on the monsters. Release date, of course, we mentioned it in the last video, December 3rd, 2026. Very excited for that. Really hope that this game shows up on time for me. I've had terrible luck with these games showing up on time. More details on the game: befriend a medley of monsters. There's a whole host of monsters to befriend, including many familiar favorites from across the Dragon Quest series. While each monster has its own traits and attributes, they can also learn a variety of talents, allowing you to fine-tune your party to match your playstyle. Combine 2 monsters via synthesis to create an even stronger creature, maybe even one you've never seen before. Create a party of your favorite monsters that fights exactly the way you want. The possibilities are mind-boggling. A world full of wonder. With the game's unique visual style, you never quite know what lies beyond the curve of the horizon. Each step forward reveals more about your surroundings, where new discoveries and fresh surprises await. So it really is going into this almost like fisheye view where like the worlds are rounded, which is kind of cool. It also seems like the worlds are going to be a lot more open than they were in Dragon Quest Monsters 3: The Dark Prince, so that's really cool as well. I love exploration. It's one of my my favorite things to do in JRPGs. Monsters by your side. Your monsters will follow you as you explore the world, so you can enjoy every adventure together. You can take any monster along with you, regardless of its type or size. Stay competitive with extra content. Online features allow you to battle with monster wranglers the world over. With a variety of modes to enjoy, from serious tournaments to friendly matches, there's plenty to try. Send your strongest party into battle and be in with a shot at earning fantastic prizes. So no mention of the co-op gameplay in the official kind of Square Enix listing of the game. Maybe there's like mini games or something like that, because it does mention like a plethora of different online modes. So we'll have to wait and see when it comes to that. A Japanese fan on Twitter found that there is going to be over 500 monsters at your disposal. So let me know what monsters you hope are in here. I hope Beavern makes a comeback, baby. It's been a while since we've seen that badass, and I love me some Beavern. All right, so now let's get into the collector's edition. So as you can see here, you're getting a bunch of different figures, which is cool. I imagine they're pretty small. You are getting, okay, the guy's name is Scruffy. Warubu is Scruffy, all right? So you will be getting a Fluffy, Fizzy, and Scruffy figure. Fizzy is new from Dragon Quest Monsters 3: The Dark Prince. Fluffy and Scruffy have been around the Dragon Quest Monsters mainline series anyways, pretty much forever. And then you get Nera, Bianca, and Deborah, and a round, squishy pouch slime with meat. Odd choice of description there, but the meat is the zipper, okay? There's no meat in the slime. That would be disgusting. This set includes the physical standard edition of Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World, along with a code to upgrade to the digital deluxe edition. It also comes with 4 premium collector's edition goods. And the Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World collector's edition goods are the figurine set, of course, Bianca, Nera, and Deborah, the flocked figurine set, they call it, Fluffy, Scruffy, and Fizzy, the round and squishy pouch slime with meat, and then a monster pattern cleaning cloth. I don't know if this is like a glasses cleaning cloth or what. And then you get the deluxe edition, digital deluxe edition goods. Okay, so obviously it comes with the main game. Pack of 4 additional downloadable contents, which includes the Mega Mole Hole, Monster Marathons, Metallic Ring, and the Scout VIP card. You also get the Way of the Wrangler bonus, which includes a necklace of animation, 10 Beastie Bites, and 10 Seeds of Skill. Let's go through what these are. So let's start with the Mega Mole Hole. Those of you familiar with Dragon Quest Monsters 3: The Dark Prince probably know about the Mole Hole. Definitely the most handy DLC of all time. Delve into the special dungeons of the Mega Mole Hole, where you'll only encounter monsters you've befriended before. You select the ranks and families of the monsters that appear in the dungeon to increase your chances of meeting the exact ones you want. If you need a monster that only shows itself at a certain location at a specific time, or is otherwise only obtainable through synthesis, you can use the Mega Mole Hole to make an easier time of befriending it. This content will only be available to use after the main characters have obtained the Zoom spell during the main story. I wonder how that's going to work, because the Zoom spell does not exist in the world of Dragon Quest V. You actually help to like reinvent or rediscover it or remake it in the story of Dragon Quest V. With Nera, Bianca, and Deborah being kids here, obviously that hasn't happened yet. I'm wondering how they're going to implement the Zoom spell. Monster Marathons. In Monster Marathons, you send out a party on an expedition minigame, instructing your monsters when to run and jump as you guide them to their destination. The farther your monsters travel, the more experience points and gold coins they'll earn, and the more crafting items they'll be able to pick up. Along the way, your party will run into enemy monsters. The only way to avoid them and go as far as you can is with perfectly timed jumps and expertly controlled speed. So sounds like a weird minigame, probably not all that mandatory to get. It does sound like there's going to be crafting in this game though, from the description of this. Metallic Ring. The Metallic Ring is a special item you can use while out exploring to turn all the enemies in the area into metal monsters or hunter mechs. You can use the Metallic Ring as many times as you like, but you'll have to wait 30 in-game minutes between uses. The effects of the Metallic Ring wear off after some time has passed, or if you leave your current area. Depending on when you use the Metallic Ring, you may encounter monsters that provide far more experience points than otherwise available at that stage in the story. So whether you're just starting out or have already completed the main story, you can use the Metallic Ring to quickly and effectively boost your monster's experience points. The metal monsters are metal slimes, liquid metal slimes, and metal king slimes. That's crazy. That is pretty crazy that that's something they're including here. I hope this is something you can get in-game. That would absolutely suck if you could only get this with the digital deluxe edition. We'll have to wait and see on that. Scout Run VIP card. The Scout Run VIP card is an exclusive item that makes using the Scout Scout Run even more rewarding. While Scout Run is available in the base game, this item provides a range of extra benefits, including a bigger allowance of scouty snacks, more monsters appearing at one time, and a reduced wait time between uses. With the Scout Run feature, you use special items called scouty snacks to prevent monsters without having to enter battle. You can use this feature as many times as you like, but you have to wait a short while between uses. Interesting. So you'll be able to scout monsters without having to battle them now. That will be an option, but it will be limited. That is pretty damn cool. For the sizes on the figures, so the height is probably what I'm most concerned with. It looks like the height on all these characters is about 3.5 to 5 inches tall, with Deborah coming in at 4.72 inches, Nera and Bianca both coming in at 3.78 inches. For those of us outside of the United States, that is 96 millimeters for Nera and Bianca, and 120 millimeters for Deborah's height. And then the Fluct figurine set is coming in smaller at 2.56 inches for Fluffy and Fizzy, and then Scruffy is 2.6 inches, or 65 millimeters for Fluffy and Fizzy, and 66 millimeters for Scruffy. As far as that round and squishy pouch, the slime with meat is a 3-dimensional slime pouch made from silicone with a zipper on the back for easy opening and closing. The zipper is accented with a signature meat charm, a playful touch unique to the Dragon Quest Monsters series. The size of this thing is 4.13 inches, or 105 millimeters. I hope this answered some questions you may have had. Let me know down in the comments what you think about a potential co-op mode in this game. Let me know what you think about the collector's edition. The price is coming in at $219. I don't know if that's Canadian or American, so let me know down in the comments what it's showing up for you. For me, it's showing up at $219.99. I don't know if it locally translates that to Canadian dollars or not. It's pretty pricey, I must say, but I think it'll be worth it for this one. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on the collector's edition, the digital deluxe edition, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, subscribe, turn notifications to all, hype the channel if you want to help out, join the channel if you want to help out financially, and I will see you guys in the next one.